Welcome to Hometown Happenings. I'm Carol McCarthy here today with Linda Norby, and she is here to talk about the Lions Affordable Hearing Aid Program.
Thank you, Carol, for asking me this afternoon. Hearing loss strikes 1 in every 10 people, and it affects children, adults, men, women, and especially the aged, our elderly individuals. And if we don't catch this early, they end up with the silent handicap and they're isolated. I mean, left out of the hearing world. Because the hearing loss is apparently a physical symptom and goes undetected in children a lot of times. And the adults are concealed and, you know, just left out of things. Also, there's hidden illnesses that we deal with such as vertigo, which is dizziness, and tinnitus, which is ringing in the ears. And that's another one of the diseases that affects about 90 million people in the country. Now, Helen Keller was not only involved with the Lions as a visual, being blind. Helen Keller was also deaf. And she stated at one point she had given a talk to the Lions in 1925 at our first international convention. And she stated, deafness is the worst misfortune, for it means the loss of the most vital stimulus, the sound of a voice that brings language to the world. So this is where the Lions Hearing Foundation comes in, and we help. And with that, we do newborn screenings. We have the Lions Children's Hearing Center, the adult version of the Hearing Center for adults, partnered with the University of Minnesota, and of course, we do research also. So
today I've asked you to come on to talk about the Affordable Hearing Aid program, which is part of this, and how local groups are involved with this effort, this International Lions Club effort.
Local clubs usually set up boxes, which we have here. We also collect eyeglasses and the hearing aids together, and when we do collections for the hearing aids, we ask that you put them in a box just to kind of cushion them and protect them. Granted, they're probably not a working one, or they may be one that is needs to be refurbished. And when we do that, we collect them, and then we have a few items here. Any hearing aid we can use. It doesn't matter the brand or what it is, functioning, not even parts. So when we collect these, we then in turn turn them over to Starkey Industries down in Eden Prairie, Minnesota, and they collect hearing aids from all over the state of Minnesota and refurbish them. Now, either they can take these hearing aids, and if they are just minor routines that have to be repaired, they can do that and get them into a working condition, or they can take parts apart and use them to replace parts from another hearing aid that needs to be replaced. So that's how that works. And they go into that. And when they do that, they give us a dollar amount for that hearing aid that's turned in. And then we can then buy hearing aids that have been refurbished by them at a lower cost and make it more affordable for folks that are in need of it.
Okay, so there are a couple things going on here. First, like you said, the collection boxes. Where can those be found?
Those can be found all over the community. The best bet to do is to contact your local Lions Club, a club member. Most of the times they're at the state, the banks in town. I've told the clubs to possibly contact the nursing homes, which is a great place to put them. When I was a nurse and worked at one of the nursing homes, I remember many times we'd have a patient that would pass away, had this type of equipment, glasses, etc. Of course, the glasses you like to use for viewing, etc. But the hearing aids, they'd come with this hand, with a hearing aid in their hand, and we go, what do we do with it? Well, they basically ended up in the circular file. Unfortunately, it's a very expensive piece of equipment that at that time we weren't recycling. But with the modern day and age now, where everybody's recycling and trying to refurbish things, get old made into new again, that's where we come in with the Affordable Hearing Aid Program.
All right. Linda Norby is my guest today on Hometown Happenings. We're talking about the Affordable Hearing Aid Program with the Lions Club International. And when we come back, we're going to talk more about, if somebody is in need of a hearing aid, like you had talked about, what they can do, how they can get a hold of one, and more about the hearing aid program with Linda Norby next. Welcome back to Hometown Happenings. I'm Carol McCarthy here with Linda Norby. Today she's from the Lions Club International, and she is the District 9 chair of the Affordable Hearing Aid Program. You deal with the program, and Linda, I wanted you to talk a little bit about if people are listening to this today and they're in need of a hearing aid. As we mentioned, hearing aids are very expensive pieces of equipment.
Yes, they are.
How would they go about getting an affordable hearing aid?
Well, what you do is if you are in need of a hearing aid, and of course this program is based on folks that are having issues with income, and it's a tough time nowadays with our financial status as the world is going, but we're plugging along. And with that, you would contact your local Lions Club, and they in turn would contact me, the trustee, or Dick Stebbins, who is in the northern part of the state. And an application would be filled out by the individual looking for the affordable hearing aid, and of course there is a financial statement that is filled out also, so we know basically what their income is. And what the reason we do this is because it goes with a government program for certain levels of income. And with that, the individuals then take part of the responsibility and pride in getting this piece of equipment that they need, but yet they have a dollar amount that they put into it, knowing that it's going to help them. So with that, the application is filled out, and after that, and if they meet the criteria in regards to the financial end of it, we then contact an audiologist, and they will do the testing of the hearing, checking for the ear molds, and et cetera, all that. And then we contact Starkey Industries, like I had said earlier, and they do the refurbishing, et cetera, and then we contact, get them fitted, and the hearing aids go.
Okay.
The hearing aids that are fitted with them, they have a 1-year warranty, and we get everything rolling, and everybody is happy, and
all right,
they are in a hearing world again.
All right, excellent. And they can be listening to Hometown Happenings or KDLM.
Exactly.
All right. Well, we only have a couple minutes left, but there are a couple things on our table here I wanted to talk about. This summer, there was a little bit of a fundraising going on, and we had a gentleman riding a lawnmower across.
Bob Harms, our executive secretary, did the lawnmower run. Toro donated a mower, and he went from the Canadian border to the Iowa border.
Okay, so raising awareness and some funds, and it looks like you've also, you get certificates here.
Well, this is an award that is the Hearing Foundation Fellowship.
Okay.
And with a donation of $1,000, you are eligible to receive one of those plaques.
All right. So many ways you can work with this hearing aid project with the Lions.
Correct.
You can donate hearing aids, you can donate funds, it goes to a good cause, the parts go to other services, providing hearing aids for low-income folks, and I know Starkey has a foundation that travels around the world as well that use them as well. Or you can, if you're a low-income person and you're looking for a hearing aid, you can talk to Linda and see if you can get one for yourself. And Linda, we are out of time. It went very quickly today.
Yes,
and I know there's a lot of information, but if you want more information, you can contact Linda Norby, my guest today on Hometown Happenings. I'm Carol McCarthy.